Hello, boys and girls. Welcome. Welcome to Rambling Bullshit 420 Deluxe Podcast Experience. This time, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going in this solo. I'm not sure if I actually need someone else to talk to. I'm pretty good at ranting about just whatever the fuck's going on in my mind. This music is Porter Robinson. Porter Robinson is the shit. I just wanted to say that in case you haven't heard. It's wildly popular though, like 5.7 million views on like not the most popular song. So, you know, I'm pretty sure you know about him. All right, well let's go in this raw, boys and girls. Let's talk about wow. Well, what a fucking majestic topic to start out with. Oh, I like how my voice spiked there. It's because I'm nervous because I haven't done it alone and I'm streaming this shit. But anyway. What a noble, amazing topic. Love. True love. What is love? First off, besides that point, there's an old man in this picture. And that's, oh yeah, by the way, I got a green screen now. I'm so cool. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me, mom and dad. I'm so cool. But, that is, fake-ass Bernie Sanders right there. Look at him. And, like, this is supposed to be a loving, caring picture, and it looks older than the internet. It's got all of, like, 5 pixels. And, why does this old man have a fucking... He has, like, a whip. Oh, yeah, I guess some people aren't actually watching what I'm watching. Alright, it's an old lady in a go-kart, like one that you see those really fucking morbidly obese people in the Walmart driving around. But she's just an old lady, so she actually, you know, should be using it. But whatever, that's just an opinion. And behind her is a man on one of those, I can't even think of their name, one of the carousel horses, and it's on wheels, and he's riding it, and he's got the fucking stirrup. And like, is the stirrup for the horse? Because it looks pretty long. I'm pretty sure this man is fucking whipping this old lady every time she stops or something. Like, I don't know, it seems kind of messed up, but this is supposed to be something about true love. And what exactly is true love? That's, I mean, it seems really easy to describe what true love is, but in my experience, especially with relationships, there's 2 types of love. There's, like, I'm in love with the imaginary person type of love, and that's where you basically idolize whoever you're with, and you could do this with friends, family, people you look up to, even your children. And there's true love, where you actually see who that person is, and you see their flaws, and not only do you see their flaws, for the most part you accept their flaws, and that's true love. Now it's really difficult because you can love people and they could be deeply flawed, and you could also realize, like, at the same time as loving them, you can't be around them, and it sucks. I got some people like that in my life, and like, related, non-related, like, I truly do love them, and but I just know it's bad for me to be around them, bad for me to talk to them, like, it contributes nothing to my life. And oh yeah, back to the subject on hand. What is true love? Like, I'm kind of dancing around in circles right now because I have nobody to bounce off of, and I kind of don't want silence, but I guess I can do that. Hold on. Let's have silence time. 5 seconds. Oh God, that was unbearable. I don't like silence. If you're to go inside my head and listen to what's going on in there, like, in the rare exception where I meditate, it's always like crazy town. There's always some fucking like jive going on in my head, and actually to a point where it's fucking annoying. Like, that's why I think of these type of things. That's why I think of, like, exactly what true love is because my brain never shuts the fuck up. And side note, you may notice I'm not wearing a shirt. It's because I hate shirts. Quite frankly, I'd rather be naked all the time. But I think society might have a problem with that, so I choose to hold the junk in. But I'm not actually naked, just shirtless. So don't judge me. You're a judgmental asshole. I'm sure you weren't, but, you know, you totally were. Fuck you, imaginary person. But let's go to the next subject. I've talked enough about true love. Like, I mean, I've thought a lot about this. If you have any questions, you ever want to like ask me, you could just send me a message on either the Facebook or the Twitch or whatever the fuck, and I will gladly talk to you about it. All right. Basically, by the way, this is Casey goes on Reddit and fucking talks about everything he sees on Reddit that he thinks of note. That is of note. And actually, I find a lot of shit that I think is bullcrap too. So I can talk about that because as much as I love people, because I do, because I'm kind of a hippie, I fucking hate people too. It's a weird duality, but I think it's a duality that I share with the common man, the common person. Not that I'm not a common man. I'm about as fucking basic as you can get, like basic white dude. But yeah. Anyways, on to the subject at hand. What is the most addictive game you've ever played? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and answer that personally. Is this video game called Ragnarok Online? And back in high school, like I would basically center my life around playing this fucking game. And my dad tried to tell me that I was addicted. I'm like, no, no, you can't be addicted to the video games. But I definitely was. And I can only imagine how much shit I missed just playing that game. But it was fun times. And I did make friends, people who I'm friends with to this fucking day. So I mean, it wasn't all bad, but that was definitely one of those like I'm gonna skip showering. I'm not gonna hang out with my friends. I'm gonna fucking ignore homework like type of businesses. And like I wouldn't say it fucking ruined my life, but it definitely hurt me in a lot of areas. But like luckily, I'm pretty sure back to the true love thing, my family actually really does love me, and they knew those flaws, saw those flaws, but in the end, you know, what can you do with people that you love but forgive them? I mean, if they moved on from being toxic, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, um, the first time I played Minecraft, I played for like 36 hours. Bro, you're a fucking casual. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't look at me. Hold on. I'm gonna show my desktop to everyone. I hope there's nothing like disgusting or offensive there. Don't get me banned from Twitch or people upset with me. Oh God, I'm scared. All right, this is my background. Don't touch me, you filthy casual. Cause I agree with this man, this neckbeard. Cause all y'all are a bunch of fucking casuals. Nah, I'm joking. Like, okay, 36 hours, I guess. I get. Oh fuck, that's the wrong tab. I have tabitis sometimes, but okay. I mean, if he's talking 36 hours straight, I could kind of understand that. And I've seen plenty of people just do nothing but play fucking Minecraft forever, and they build like these giant towers, and it's insane. But I mean, I could kind of relate. The first ever video game that I really got that was mine was Pokemon Red and Blue, and I remember just completely losing track of time the first night that I got it, and it was like 3 a.m. and my mom knocks on the door and like walks in and goes, hell no, go to bed. And I was like, oh shit, it's 3 a.m. What have I done? But yeah, all right, let's see what's next. Age of Empires. How do you get addicted to a game that has an end? Because like I don't know, like the games that are addicting are like the fucking World of Warcrafts and bullshit like that where there is no fucking end. And like I'll casually like dabble in those a little bit now, but like I honestly I get kind of bored now that I see what they are. They're little fucking like basically it's a gambling trick to get you to keep playing more and more because the shit never ends, and they do that on purpose, and it's disgusting. And I will talk about that more in depth later because there's been plenty of studies done about it, but it just hasn't been formally acknowledged. All right, Diablo 2. Yes, Diablo 2 is definitely one that a lot of people have sunk time into, and I know a friend right now who's still playing it. Actually, me and him both play it every once in a while. It's like it's definitely not like addiction status, but I understand people who've been addiction status on that shit. By the way, in case you're curious, we're two necromancers, and we go around and we call ourselves Goon Squad, and we don't even fucking click on anything. We just talk bullshit while our fucking minions destroy everything, and it's so great. Football Manager. What? In all honesty, it's a terrible game, but it'll take you 6,000 hours to finally figure out why. Is that a real thing? Oh, did not. Fuck that. I'm not touching that. All right. I have no idea what that is. I think maybe my brother played it, but like, fuck, dude. It's like every single video game is meant to be addictive. It's kind of disgusting. Rainbow Six Siege. Oh lord. World of Warcraft. Yeah, we already mentioned that. RuneScape. Yeah, I've heard many, many people like even at the levels of depravity I was with Ragnarok, like take it to a whole nother fucking level with RuneScape, and I'm glad I missed that. I'm really okay. Yeah, the list goes on and on. There's a fucking epidemic out there of video games that are addictive as hell. Like what happened to the Zeldas and shit like that, where you can play it and just beat it, and you got a beautiful tale and like memories and shit like that. Like those were always fun. Those never caused me problems because like anytime that I ever had a problem in my life was basically any of the video games that you can't pause. Like when your mom would come in and say like take out the trash, and then like by the way, my mom sounds exactly like that. But when your mom would come in and like, I can't pause it, mom. Like any game like that you couldn't pause, that my friend is where when gaming took a fucking a turn, a dark turn. And honestly, I think quality has gone down since then because basically they're just trying to find devices to get you to play, not trying to make a good plot, not trying to have good art, not trying to have a good OST. Like that used to always draw me in the games, was a good original soundtrack. But now my friends, we just had this fucking overproduced, actually no, underproduced garbage that try to fucking use these tricks to get people to play. And it's the same design as those stupid little shitty cell phone games where it's play more, play more, play more, and then they try to, like, not all of them, but then they try to hook you in with the fucking like pay for shit. And I've seen that on consoles now, and I actually can't fucking believe it. Like, what happened to like Mario? What happened to games like that? You know, it's they're a dying breed, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna fucking kill video games because if it keeps going on this route of never-ending gameplay, it's just gonna become looked at like a fucking drug. Like, oh, he's gaming again. Oh shit, you know. Anyway, part of what stopped me from fucking playing video games all the goddamn time was motivation. And I'm kind of glad to do this solo because usually I have Dalton around and he fucking hates motivation. I don't understand what it is about it. Like, I think his opinion is, if I remember correctly, it's like, what a bunch of bullshit. But this shit actually works if you have the right mentality. And, you know, I kind of agree. A lot of it's bullshit. And I kind of wanted to click through this Reddit of Get Motivated and talk about shit that's good and then talk about shit that's garbage. All right, let's go. Come on. There are two mistakes. One, wait, I was looking at myself. I wasn't actually reading. All right, let's try over again. There are two mistakes one can make along the road to truth. Huh? Is that proper English? Hold on. There are two mistakes one can make along the road to truth. That's not proper English. I don't think so. Okay. Not going all the way and not starting. Okay, like I get the message. I just don't like this English at all. It's kind of driving me nuts. But anyway, not going all the way and not starting. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm fucking reading it wrong. I'm a retard. No, it's really because I'm nervous. Like I've never streamed live before, and I've never done this solo. So fucking bear with me. There are two mistakes one can make along the road to truth. There you go. Not going all the way and not starting. Yeah, that's true. But I don't think there's so much of a problem with not going all the way. Not going all the way does suck if you have a bunch of unfinished projects. But like you can't have that all or nothing personality or thought process when you're doing shit. You can't have like, especially if you're trying to get over addiction or a bad habit or something. Like a lot of people will be like, well, I didn't stick to my plan of going to the gym every fucking day, so no, I'm just gonna stop going altogether. No, like you fuck up, yeah, sure, you fuck up once, twice, three times, but then like it's not, it doesn't matter that you didn't go all the way. Just fucking go again. That's fine. Like Not going. There's nothing wrong with not going all the way. What's wrong is completely fucking stopping forever. That is wrong, especially if you really want to do something. And not starting, yeah, that is true. Not starting is basically the root of depression, in my opinion, in my personal experience. Anytime that I've ever been depressed is because I'm not starting something, not doing something. And not doing is a fucking killer. Alright. Be decisive, right or wrong, make a decision. Well, okay, this is already retarded. I guess I'm not supposed to say retarded because my friend had this whole campaign about it, but I'm still going to say it. I don't give a shit. The road of life is paved with flat squirrels who couldn't make a decision. Okay, I guess, like, in context, this is great advice. If you're basically not starting, not doing anything, just in stasis, yeah, this makes sense. But just the fucking like fire away decisions is really dumb in a lot of scenarios, especially when you're trying to decide life goals or yeah, life goals especially are like moving, like basically like all the shit that I'm facing right now. Like being decisive is okay, but just fucking firing away and like not having a proper plan for shit is not a good idea. And I've done that many a times. Believe me, when it comes to major life decisions, do not just fucking like pull the trigger. All right, what's next? There's a dude staring at a tree. Okay, that's really motivational. I always wonder why birds stay in the same place when they can fly anywhere on the earth. Then I ask myself the same question. It all depends on what you want in life. Well, the ultimate reality, the ultimate greatness is not decided by some vague concept of what you think society fucking wants you to do. It's whatever you think is the best. Like, if you fucking think that sitting on a tree is great, fucking do that. Don't let other people make you feel bad. Do what you think is great. Like, I get what the message is saying. And, like, if you want to go and do stuff, go and do stuff. If you want to sit in the tree, sit in the tree. It's your fucking life. You know, you own your life. Alright. It's easy to look sharp when you haven't done any work. Ooh. No, it's not. People notice that shit. That is a bunch of fucking bullshit. People notice when you don't fucking do anything. And it's not easy to look sharp not doing anything. Actually, that's more work in itself than actually doing work. This is just trying to be clever. Like, look at these pencils. I'm going to make this motivational poster and it's going to be great. No, it's fucking bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Image my backpack came with a nice message. Okay. It's inside a backpack. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Actually, that's not true. And I've said this before. My ultimate dream is to unite humanity in a massive consciousness of love and caring and empathy. And that sounds like the greatest thing ever. And that's not scary in the slightest. And that's about as big as it fucking gets. So, you know, you can suck my ass, stupid fake ass motivational shit. Alright. What is this? My work has motivational quotes outside the bathrooms. Okay. We cannot become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with that. Unless who you are is someone who is very disciplined and working towards what they're going to be. Like if your core principles like guide you towards what you need to be. All right, this is enough of fucking motivation. I'm feeling really fucking motivation. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm motivated. I'm fucking Shia LaBeouf right now, so let's go to the next one. Reading challenge. I wanted to see if I have read any of these books. Oh shit, no, it's just a challenge in general. All right. I like reading, but there's no fucking way I'm going to read, like, who has time for this? Like, okay, whatever. It says, read a book originally published in a language you do not know. That's pretty easy. Like, sometimes the translations suck, but that's fine. Read a book by an author born in the same country as you. That is wildly fucking easy. Read a book from the horror genre. Read a romance and or erotica book. I'll fucking pass on that. That is, yeah, no. Read a book written before 1950. That's yeah, that's pretty easy. Like, I wanted to like look at specific book recommendations here, but I didn't look at it before I started the show. So you know what? Fuck reading, fuck education, fuck broadening your vocabulary and becoming a better human being and smarter through experiencing other people's worlds. Let's talk about video games. Games. All right. My friend said, and he's a giant Sonic fan. He said that this Sonic actually looks good, and he has hated Sonic ever since like Sonic Adventure, and that is a long time ago. Okay, no, he liked Sonic Adventure, but then like after that, he's like, "Oh God, it's garbage," and he still tried to be a fan, but it just like it didn't happen. Let's watch the gameplay. If you're on audio, basically all I gotta say is "fuck you." Oh my God, it's like classic Sonic. This is what we always wanted. Like, was it that hard? We told you over and over again. Okay, this guy sucks. There's no way he should have gotten hit by that. But like, we told Sega over and over again, just fucking give us Sonic. Stop with the bullshit. Just fucking give us Sonic. And I guess that's what they're doing. And that is fucking amazing. Like, it looks just like the old Sonics. It seems like it's updated. I hope there's new gameplay options. Let's kind of skip ahead to see if there are. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty normal and classic. All right, cool. And like, I'm pretty sure there's been level editors. Like, what? Okay, I can't watch this fucking pleb play this. He is so bad as Sonic. But I'm glad they're remaking old school Sonic. I can't watch this preview with this person who is so fucking bad. All right, let's move on. Today I learned that Game of Thrones writers asked to write an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Like, I don't watch TV shows that often, but this is such a great fucking show, and I really want to recommend it to people. And all right, apparently it's Flowers for Charlie in season 9. So now you know. And if you want to know where to find it, I guess you can Google that shit, but it's on Netflix. Like, who doesn't have a Netflix? If you don't have a Netflix, you're wrong. I mean, I kind of mooch off my dad's, but, you know, talking shit and all that. But that is a fun fact for anyone that likes Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And if anyone watching this or anything knows of decent TV shows, please let me know, because I really don't fucking know. I'm too busy playing video games, or actually I get obsessed with cleaning my house sometimes, because it's just what I do. And then like I clean all day, and then I realize that my whole fucking day went away. Please help me. When did I become an adult? I fucking hate it. God. All right. Now let's go on the news. Yeah, something serious. French sex attack victim 18 faces murder charge after a man she hit over the head with her shoe as he groped her dies. Like, all right, groping, I don't, like, yeah, you're a piece of shit. You're fucking sexually assaulting someone, but I don't really think that deserves death. Like, I don't know how serious it was. All right, let's read the article. A woman who battered a man says she was sorry, I'm too motivated right now. A woman who battered a man she says was groping her could face homicide charges after he died from his injuries. An 18-year-old girl, that's a woman, by the way, unless they identify something else, I guess. An 18-year-old girl allegedly hit her attacker with the heel of her shoe after he continually pestered her in public square in Bordeaux in southwestern France. He died as a result of severe head injuries. Well, I mean, at a certain point, she told him several times to get up, like, fucking leave, and it's like, why did no one in the public help her? Why did it have to come down to her fucking him up with his shoe? Like, at a certain point, if he was, like, I feel like he would have kept pushing it if she didn't fucking shoe his ass. So maybe he does deserve to be dead. But, there's really no way to tell what he would do. In spite of her protest, she told police, the man in his 30s continued to harass her and began groping her. She said she repeatedly smashed her shoe in the alleged pervert's head, but witnesses said she did not stop until he was unconscious. Okay, witnesses. Why are there witnesses? Well, if someone is in distress like this, why are people not helping? Like, I know the psychological reason, but I want you to ask yourself morally, like, in your conscience, like, if you saw this shit, would you just let it happen? Even if the dude was like the fucking biggest man in the world, you're just gonna let it happen? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this, like, if you're thinking about you being injured or you in danger, imagine how the fucking person feels. Use a little goddamn empathy. Like, this is why I love but hate society at the same time, because society is just like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna watch this happen. You know, fuck that. All right. The alleged sex attacker died 2 weeks later, and prosecutors have now upgraded the investigation to a homicide. The teenage girl is now under investigation for using mortal blows leading to death. What do you want her to do? She was gonna get raped. I mean, come on. She has been arrested and remained in custody. Neither the girl nor the dead man have been named by officials. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, what else is there to say? And this is Mail Online. I don't know. I got it from Reddit. Like, literally, I just went on Reddit and I got all this shit. I know. It's basically like, let's explore Reddit with Casey. But, you know, that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, just, I'm not quite plagiarizing, you know. Not all the way. Just slightly. All right, next. This is an amazing video that my friend showed to me last night. And because he was eating tacos. And let's just watch it.
Then welcome back to
It's Psycho Stick. Do you want a taco? Start the song. Come on, start the song. Nope. This is amazing. Oh God! What is this? There needs to be more things like this. Alright, we're gonna get to the punchline and then we're gonna 23 skidoo this. Alright, that is Psycho Stick, Do You Want a Taco? And the only reason we don't watch this whole video is I put this shit on YouTube and they get so butt mad about like, hey, you're still in content. I mean, I kinda am, I guess. So I guess they're doing their job, but you know, it's my charming personality that's coming through on this. Like that is my content. I'm a fucking deity of charisma, and I should be adored by everyone. So it doesn't count as stealing, obviously. And in no way was I being facetious or sarcastic there at all. In no way was I joking. If you don't think I'm joking, you're a fucking rube. All right. Okay, list of mammals displaying homosexual behavior. Alright, the tagline on this that Reddit took me to was especially giraffes. I mean, does it surprise you? I mean, not the giraffes being super gay thing, but just like animals being gay. Like, duh. Like, if you try to deny that it's like not a natural thing, then you're just a fucking idiot. Like, I get. Like, actually, I can't even believe we're talking about this yet. Like, it's biological. Like, okay, like, it could be on a completely different plane. You know, here's religion, here's biological. I get it. You can be religiously opposed to it, but it doesn't fucking take it away. It doesn't mean that's not part of natural biology. It's just like a thing that happens. And, like, because part of the brain is wired to find things attractive. That's the only reason we find that, like, whatever we find attractive, sexy. Like, the reason I find women attractive is because it's wired into my brain. Like, if I was any other creature, I wouldn't find human females attractive. I'd find whatever the fuck, like, if I were a dog, I'd find fucking other dogs attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the fucking brain. There's no denying it. And I don't know how anyone could ever fake fucking, like, being homosexual or just, like, do it because it's fun. Like, all right, I'm going to get extremely personal with you here now. So gather around, children. Uncle Casey has a story to tell you. I had this fucking problem where basically I was bleeding out my ass. Oh, I know, it's fucking horrifying. Oh, Lord. But, like, I went to the doctor and I had to get it checked out, and he couldn't just like look at my butt. He couldn't just be like, yeah, you're fine. Like, he literally had to lube up and stick his goddamn finger in my butt, and it was all of 5 seconds, but I did not like it at all, even in the slightest. It was just like one of the most awkward, horrifying experiences that I've well, not most horrifying, but like most awkward for sure experiences I've ever had, and I 100% could not just like pretend and be like, you know what, all of a sudden I'm gonna be gay and I want stuff in my butt. Like it would not work that way. There's no way I'd fucking want any of that there. So just to say that it has nothing to do with biology and it's all just a choice, like at this point, if you're fucking arguing that, you're just an idiot, and I won't even respect you. Like I respect religion, I try to at least, but if you're fucking saying that shit, like you're dumb, and I'll explain to you why you're dumb. All right, next. Oh, I picked this picture because it's like two girls and their dog, and like I'm trying to wonder, like at what point, like when did I get so old when I saw like these fucking like teenagers or 20-year-olds, I don't know what the fuck they are, and I think children, because that is what I think now. When I see people that age, I'm just like, wow, that's a fucking child, and it's like I don't know when it happened. Because one day it'll happen to you if it hasn't happened already. You're just gonna like realize, oh shit, I'm old as hell, and I really don't feel that old, I guess. But you know, between the bleeding out my asshole and looking at people like this, like kids, and learning fun facts, like the Lion King game came out like 20 years ago or some shit like that. Like, oh my god, and I remember that shit vividly. Like, what the fuck? And speaking of shit from my childhood, guess what, motherfuckers? They're remaking DuckTales. Alright, let's watch this.
For your consideration, the theme to DuckTales.
I'm sorry if this is not loud enough. It's... Neat.
Life is like a hurricane.
I can't wait. Can't wait for this shit.
Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes.
Like, I can't remember. Is this the one with Scrooge? Or whatever the fuck his name? The Moneybags Duck? I don't know. It's been so long. But I know my sister is going to be ecstatic about this shit. And it's about time that they re-release some fucking DuckTales. It's probably going to be shit, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I like modern cartoons made for adults. Like Rick and Morty and Adventure Time. I mean, that's made for kids but adults at the same time. But I don't know, like shit that is specifically aimed for children, like I try to watch, and it's just like I feel like a dog who's trying to watch television, where like it sees something is going on, it's just like doesn't fucking register in my mind, and I'm not even sure nostalgia can carry me through this shit. I mean, I'm gonna fucking try, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of other shit I'd rather do. But in case you are a giant DuckTales fan, and I know you're out there, there's people who fucking love Disney, then this shit is happening. Get ready. Prepare yourself. And let's see. People who are serious about gaming, South Korea, and it doesn't surprise me. South Korea cracks down on cheaters with law targeting illicit game mods. Now, that is actually, like, my personal opinion, cool, but I can't fucking believe that it's part of the legislation. Like, it feels like they're almost trying to pander to a large group of people who normally don't vote, and they're like, hey, look at this law we're getting for you. Now they'll vote for us. Because, you know, notoriously, especially young men or adults who play video games, they don't give a fuck about anything except for the game. Like remember my desktop. Don't touch me, you filthy casual. Like, trying to get that guy to fucking vote is like pulling teeth sometimes. But you can, I guess, if they're like, well, I guess they're going to implement laws to make my gaming life better. I kind of like this, though, because nothing upsets me more when you're on an interactive online game and then there's some fucking, like, hacker comes along, or, like, someone corrupts, like, the item pool, and, like, you can't tell what's real or what's fake. And it's just annoying. It's like it takes away all the fun of a game. Like, when you turn on God mode on Doom, that is so not fun. It's just like anything in life. Like, if people could pick up the guitar and just be fucking guitar gods, it would not be fun. Nobody would care. But it actually takes, like, dedication and effort. Like, it's the instant gratification versus long-term goals, like, dynamic. And overall, the secret to life, the secret to being happy, is mixing them up. To have some instant gratification, but to also have the long-term goals. That way you're always progressing, make yourself happy. Now, if you have the discipline of a fucking saint, like, you can just set all long-term goals, and not seeing progress won't fucking affect you, but not all of us are like that. Like, it's really hard to live your life and not see progress. Like the gym is really fun. If you start out And I will swear by this shit. If you start out, you'll get gains pretty quick. But the more you get into it, the harder gains become. And it becomes kind of like a madness to people who go to the gym. Because like they're like, fuck, man, I got all these gains and now I can't get any more gains. But like that's kind of like, it's a really cool place because you'll see progress really quick, but also there's long-term progress at the gym. And like just overall, I really want to say, if you have not tried the gym, you've not tried working out, go there because your mood will fucking skyrocket. If you have depression, anxiety, any of that shit, try the gym. And I mean like fucking actually try. Give it like a month time of consistently going and then tell me how you feel because I'm pretty sure you will feel better. Because the other week I was talking to my friend / gym buddy and I was like, man, I don't understand why I felt so great lately. I just feel like happy about life and it's been good. And he's like, duh, we've been going to the gym all the time. I'm like, oh shit, no duh. And yeah, anyway, fuck everything. Let's go to the next one. Chinese seizes U.S. Navy underwater drone in international waters of China, South China Sea. Now, I want to say this is like a major disrespect to another country. But like something like this, I don't think it's gonna lead to war unless like everyone gets up in arms and it's like, hey, that's my drone, I'll fucking kill you for that. But like most sane people, they don't want to fucking like throw lives at an inanimate object. Like really, like that was a lot of dollars. Well, you know, like. Is it really like, yeah, I know there's a bunch of you crazy motherfuckers that are like, well, let's just blow them up. Why is that the answer? There has to be other answers. And basically, I think the answer to shit like this is anyone that's basically our ally, anyone around that area, is that we just start fucking disrespecting China. You know, it's like do the same as that shit. What are they gonna do? Fucking like fire on us? That they know it's a bad idea. You know, like, maybe that's what we think they're gonna do. Like I'm not really the best at understanding the hive mind that is China or the government or let alone the U.S. But like it's like I've always seen this like this is the harbinger of end times, blah blah blah. Like it shouldn't be. If there's a fucking World War III, like oh well, you know it's only the end of the world, but whatever, no big deal. Like. Just like little things like this aren't gonna fucking set it off because we've seen the devastation, and I think modern man won't fucking put up with a world war. At least I hope so. Like if you want a world war, I can't talk right now. World war, there's something fucking wrong with you. Like you crave violence and death, and why? What is wrong with you? And like I don't get the cognitive dissonance how so many people could be like, I'm a God-fearing Christian. You know, yeah, you follow that guy who teaches love and peace, and then, oh, I want to blow everyone up and kill them. How does that make sense? Do you not see the fucking discrepancy there? Do you not understand that? There's a big difference between those two type of fucking thoughts. Just saying. Like, if you haven't thought of that before, just kind of, like, take a second to think, like, I follow Jesus Christ, but I want everyone to die. Just think about it. And think about how you're no different than fucking Muslims, like the extremist Muslims. Not every Muslim, but there are definitely extremist Muslims, and that's how they think, you know. But anyway, let's fucking move on. What the fuck is this? Nah. I think I'm about to wrap this shit up. But let's talk about another thing. Yeah, extreme violence and religions. A girl walked into a police station in Damascus and blew herself up. She was 7. This is just fucking heartbreaking and sad. What is wrong with humanity where they think this is a thing you should do? To not only fucking take innocent lives, but to use an innocent to fucking carry out your evil goddamn plans? What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, we need to, I don't know what the fuck we need to do. We need to somehow educate people, get them out. Like, I know some people's strategy is to fucking eradicate them. I mean, if people are this evil, I guess, but you're going to kill a bunch of innocents on the way. I think the root problem is fucking misinformation, terrible religion that teaches violence, a bunch of basically, and fucking not helping, because like people who are happy, people who have what they want in their lives, don't go around fucking blowing people up. It's like the people who are impoverished in war-torn countries, starving to death, don't really have a lot going on in their lives. Like, if you knew that you had a nice home to go to with your family there who loves you, and you could fucking go and play some Xbox or drink some beer, fucking play guitar, like go on a trip to somewhere, do you think you're really gonna fucking blow yourself up? I mean, in some cases, you're completely brainwashed, like the Florida shooter was, and like you could have all that, but you're like, no, fuck that. But if these people were educated and helped, that's the ultimate solution, because violence just begets violence. That's all that it does, and it just fosters more hate. And like at a certain point, yeah, when people are completely gone, I guess violence is the only answer, but violence should be the last resort. And I don't think I really have much else to say on this podcast. It's been a pleasure. It's really fun. I love doing this shit. I hope that I'm actually good one day and actually have a fan base. But until then, this is Rambling Bullshit Deluxe Podcast 420 Premium Podcast Experience, which is not a real podcast. Signing out. Love you. Bye.